I just told us to stay focused. We came out and put up some pretty good numbers the first game, and started a little slow the second game, but we just kept grinding it out and ended up with a win. So, I think both of those. I think everybody was seeing it well. We had a good week of practice, so we came out excited to play, and like you said, hitting's contagious. So, one guy gets a hit, next thing you know, there's 5 runs on the board. Honestly, I was kind of struggling seeing him a little early in that at bat, but just kept fouling off pitches I didn't like until he gave me one I did. So, do what you can. It's awesome, man. Gav, he's one of the hardest workers on this team for sure, and see his hard work pay off is always good. Yeah, we've had a couple games like that where we've lost this year, so I think we're tired of it. I think we just want to keep winning, and we knew they were going to be scrappy and claw and fight, and just had to come out and do what we can do.
He was telling us to just keep trusting the process, keep fighting, and he still believes in us. Like, even when we get up, when we get down, no matter what, he's got our back. Yeah, that's always fun, hitting behind Cam and Jesse. They're always on base for me. That's super fun. I felt pretty comfortable. I felt like I've been seeing the ball well, and that I've just been catching my stride at the right time, and got to keep it going. Yeah, especially our lineup has got a lot of fight, and we all believe in each other, which is most important. We get an out early, 2 outs early. We know we can scratch a run at any time in the inning.
Yeah, shoot, we were down 5-2 at one point, and then you outscore them, 18-3 the rest of the way. So that's pretty good. So, we got into their bullpen, and the guys swung the bat. We have the ability to do that. We have a lot of good hitters, and if they're hitting together, usually good things are going to happen for us, and that's what happened today. We got, hitting's contagious. So, we started getting some guys on base, started getting some hits, and then all of a sudden I think we hit 5 or 6 home runs. So, start doing that, those runs are going to pile up for you. Cam's been a great player here for 4 years. We're gonna miss him when he's gone, but it's good we got him for the rest of the way. But yeah, he just keeps on building on that, and I told him not to worry about all the records and stuff, but I know there's a bunch of them that he's right in there with, and so he just continues to do what he needs to do, and he's one of our best players for a reason, and I always feel good when he's up to the plate, and he came up with some big hits in the first game for sure. But yeah, I think the more he gets out there, the more he plays, the better off it's going to be. He's been here for 3 years, redshirted the 1 year, and has got some time, and he's a really good shortstop. It's just trying to get his hitting to match up at times. I think he puts too much pressure on himself, but he had a great day. He got some right-handed at-bats where he got a hit for us, and so that was big for him with some confidence, and then he flipped back over to the left side and was able to hit the grand slam. So he does a great job on defense, and he's starting to swing the bat well for us too. Graham, he's a professional hitter, is what I say. We put him in a lot of different positions. I don't know if which one's best for him, but he can swing it. It's always the same thing as when Cam's up there and some of those guys. When Andrew's up there, you feel good that there's going to get a good swing, and that's why he's driving as many runs as he is, and that's why it stunk when he got hurt last year and missed basically the whole conference season. But to have him back swinging the bat behind some really good hitters, there's usually guys on, so we can drive in some runs for us. It's kind of since I've been here, that seems like what we do. We get a lead, we give it back, we get the lead. I'm frustrated with some of that stuff, but on a positive side, the offense continues to swing it. They just know, hey, we just got to continue to have good at bats, and we have a lot of good hitters. So no matter where we are in the lineup, you feel pretty good about we can score every inning, and so. It just seems like we just had to do that today, and we just kept going. I think we had, 30 runs in a day. And I told him, I said, none of those 30 runs mean anything tomorrow. Our first 2 games at Adams, we scored 27, 28 runs, and then came out and didn't swing the bats very well, game 3 and game 4. So we need to get some rest tonight, and it's a quick turnaround, and get after them tomorrow.